between them when I breathe. The rose is just a second skin that lets the tremolo sink in. The sax is where the night begins and where the morning wears me thin. The brush drums are a quiet twin of every heartbeat from within. The reverb is the only win when losing is the mood I'm in. The bass walks up, the bass walks down. It knows the shape of this town. It knows the streets where you'd frown and where you'd kiss me like a crown. The Rhodes plays chords that slowly drown, but sax lets out a single sound that sounds like you without the noun. The brush drums turn the volume down. The upright bass knows my ribs. It counts them like a child counts ships. The rose decays, the sax just slips. The brush drums bite their own lips. The reverb holds me, then it rips. The upright bass knows my ribs. It plays the spaces where the grip of you still lives between the chips. The bass to please be still. It said I'm just the hill you spill your blood on when you climb the drill of missing someone with no will. The sax agreed the road was ill. The brush drums took a bitter pill. The reverb echoed, take the pill. The bass slid deeper, and I will. The road is crying in the dark. The sax has stopped trying to bark. The brush drums leave a tiny mark. The reverb swallows every spark. The upright bass slides to the heart. It knows the name of every part that fell for you and fell apart. The bass knows ribs, I know the art. The upright bass knows my ribs. It counts them like a child counts ships. The Rhodes decays, the sax just slips. The brush drums bite their own lips. The reverb holds me, then it rips. The upright bass knows my ribs. It plays the spaces where the grip of you still lives between the chips. What if the ribs are just the strings of an instrument that never sings unless the bass slides under things? What if the bass knows everything? Then let it slide, let it breathe. Every ghost, every broken wing. The upright bass knows. upright bass knows my ribs. It slides between the chips of you and me, The bass knows my ribs. The upright bass knows my ribs. The saxophonist is also in love with someone gone. I see it in his breath. He plays a phrase that sounds like her name, and leans into the death. The Rhodes consoles him like a mother. The bass walks by his side. I catch his eye between the notes, and we both know we've lied. He took a solo just for her, and one just for my ghost. The band played on the two of us, loving what we've lost the most. The saxophonist is also in love with someone gone. We're two of a kind tonight. He blows his grief, I sing my own, under the same dim light. The brushes tap our heartbeat. The drums know both our names. where the edges blur and the colors bleed. The bass walks slow, a guardian of the dark, a single fleeting spark, a quiet mark. The city hums a distant hollow song, but we have built a place where we belong. The sax unfolds like velvet after rain, a shelter from the strain. Again, again. No footsteps echo here, no passing eyes intrude, just the sacred quiet of our solitude. The air is thick with something time cannot reclaim, a softly spoken name without the shame. In the shadows that the light leaves behind, we untangle all the knots inside the mind. No witness but the moon, no audience to please, just a slow and gentle ease. Is glowing amber, soft and low, a private kind of glow that only we know. The brushes whisper secrets to the snare, a language made of air, tender and rare. Blessed interlude, where the lamplight learns to forget. We have found our silhouette, where the lamplight forgets. We remain unnamed, unfriended. Woody tone, empty room. The bass is crying in the wooden womb. The upright bass is made of trees that once held birds and held the breeze. The Rhodes is floating on its knees. The sax is something that could freeze. The brush drums brush the slow degrees. The reverb holds the dark's disease. The tremolo shakes and the bass agrees. Woody tone, and the room has fleas. I ran my hand along the neck. The bass slid down, left a speck of wood and string and slow shipwreck. The sax played notes that made me check. The Rhodes was quiet and so perfect. The brush drums brushed the dark's effect. The reverb held the broken deck. Woody tone, and I'm a wreck. Woody tone, empty room. The bass walks slow, the bass walks soon. The sax plays chords that smell of broom. The Rhodes decays and the night assumes. The brushed drums brush the dusty plume. The reverb holds the fading plume. Woody tone, empty room. I am the bass, I am the doom. I asked the bass where you had gone. It said, I'm just the wood you're on. The sax played low, the sax was drawn. The Rhodes was silent as a fawn. The brush drums brushed the lonely lawn. The reverb held the broken pawn. Woody tone and the darkest dawn. The room is empty and I'm withdrawn. The woody tone is warm and deep. It holds the secrets that I keep. Slides low, the bass won't sleep. The sax plays notes that make me weep. The Rhodes decays in a slow heap. The brush drums brush the broken steep. The reverb holds the final leap. Woody tone, the room is cheap. Woody tone, empty room. The bass walks slow, the bass walks soon. The sax plays chords that smell of broom. The Rhodes decays and the night assumes. The brushed drums brush the dusty plume. The reverb holds the fading plume. Woody tone, empty room. I am the bass, I am the doom. What if the woody tone is just the way the trees learn how to trust? What if the bass is the only dust that settles where the two of us were once a wood and then a bust? Then let the bass slide till it's cussed. Let the sax be the only thrust. Woody tone, and the room is just woody tone, empty room. The bass walks slow, the bass walks soon. The sax plays chords that smell of broom. The Rhodes decays and the night assumes. The brush drums brush the dusty plume. The reverb holds the fading plume. Woody tone, empty room. I am the bass, I am the doom. Woody tone, empty room. The bass slides, the bass, the woody tone, the empty room in me. The bass, the doom. Let the silence breathe. City lights fade soft, just you and me. The bass hums low like a heartbeat under skin. Roads melt on, letting the calm begin. Saxophone sighs in a gentle curve of blue, painting shadows on the floor, drifting close to you. Your eyes a quiet storm, soft as midnight air. I fall into the echoes, floating everywhere. Whisper to me in the velvet waves, slow as the hours that refuse to fade. Hold every moment like a fragile flame in this late night world where nothing feels the same. Whisper to me, let the night unfold, happy and on, it never feels cold. Stay in this rhythm, tender and slow, where every breath is a place we go. Your fingers trace stories on my restless mind. Every line you draw makes the world unwind. The tape on course, spinning my way in gold. Of nights like this we've never really told. Touch the air, brushing shadows thin. Time drips like honey as the world falls in. I hear your voice float soft, sifted into a dream. A quiet melody beneath the silver gleam. Brilliant way, slow as the hours that refuse to fade. Hold every moment like a fragile flame in this late night glow where nothing feels the same. Whisper to me that the night unfold, wrap me in a warmth that never feels cool. Stay in this rhythm, tender and slow, where every breath is a place we go. The night is an ocean and your voice is a tide pouring me deeper, where the quiet things hide. Let the saxophone cry, just a soft lonely plea. Every note a reminder of what you mean to me. The run turns to velvet as the hours slip by. Night bends gently in your half-closed eyes. Your whisper lingers warm in the curve of my ear. Slow as a promise on my weekend here. Even when dawn tries to break the spell, this melody of you is the place I'll dwell. Soft your name. Nothing in the world has ever felt the same. Whisper to me in that velvet bass, slow as the hours that refuse to fade, cold every moment like a fragile flame in this fade-night world where nothing feels the same. Whisper to me, let the net unfold, wrap me in a warmth that never feels cold. Stay in dancing on tender and slow, where every breath is a place we go. Where every breath is a place we go. Your coat hangs by the door, like you might stay once more. The room still knows your name. Nothing feels the same. Every note I softly sing feels like everything. Stay a little longer, please. Let the night remember me. If you have to walk away, go slow. Stay until the sound runs out. Leave the warmth around in this quiet afterglow. I'll know. Low bass fading with your steps. Brush drums catching breath. Your shadow slips from view, but I feel you. Time moves on but lingers long. Stay a little longer, please. Let the night remember me. If you have to walk away, go slow. Stay until the sound runs out. Leave the warmth around in this quiet afterglow. I'll know. No goodbye to say. Just let it fade. If the morning calls your name, let it wait. Stay even when you leave, still warm inside of me. Under lights so low and blue, I keep you. Still warm. Still yours. You light a cigarette at 3. The smoke curls like a lie. I watch it rise then disappear, the same way you said goodbye. The honesty comes after midnight, when the lipstick's almost gone. You told me truth tastes like regret. I've been sipping it so long. The ashtray holds the evidence of every word unsaid. I crush the bud, you crush my hope. And love lies in the bed. Cigarette smoke and honesty, the only friends I trust. The sax exhales like you used to, before the ash turned to dust. The Rhodes hums low and tired. The bass walks heavy too. Cigarette smoke and honesty, the only friends I trust. The sax exhales like you used to, before the ash turned to dust. Smoke, smoke, honesty, the last drag, and nothing but the dark. The candle flickered when they said your name. Across the crowded room, the sax caught the tremor, and played a note of doom. The Rhodes pretended not to notice. The bass walked extra slow, but I saw the flame lean toward the door, like it wanted go. The waitress asked if I was alright. I said it's just the draft, but we both knew the candle knew the secret of your craft. The candle flickered when they said your name. The sax flickered too. Somewhere in the wax and brass, the love still burns for you. The brushes held their silver breath. The kick drum held its tongue. The candle flickered when they said your name. The sax flickered too. Somewhere in the wax and brass, the love still burns for you. Candle, name, flame. The sax holds the wick, then the dark returns, and the flame is sick. Candle. I move slowly through my own heart. Every beat a quiet footstep on empty ground. The night wraps around me, warm and patient, letting me breathe in ways daylight never could. The roads glows like distant embers, and the bass hums soft beneath my ribs. Maybe healing is just moving gently, taking one soft breath at a time, letting the silence settle where pain once lived. A slow drift through my own heart, finding pieces I'd forgotten I needed. The sax curves through my thoughts, tender as a familiar hand, and my voice slips low and warm, finally unafraid to feel close my eyes and follow the rhythm, letting it guide me deeper inward. Here nothing rushes, nothing hurts without reason, just steady softness and the promise of becoming whole. Tonight I drift gently, trusting the music to carry me home. Her voice floats after midnight through the room like low light. Every word bends the air like she's always there. Every note pulls me in underneath the skin. Stay right here inside this tone, let us sing us home. If the night begins to sway, let it stay. Stay a little closer now, hear her somehow in this slow and tender sound. We're found. Low bass resting in her breath, brush drums holding depth. Her eyes close when she sings, like she feels everything. Time stands still, bends to will. Stay right here inside this tone, let her sing us home. If the night begins to sway, let it stay. Stay a little closer now, hear her somehow in this slow and tender sound. We're found. Her song, where we belong, under lights so low and blue. She's you. Still singing. are bleak and slow. Midnight hums along the track. Your reflection in the glass feels like something I can't pack. Suitcase full of almost love. Take it stamped with quiet fear. Every mile pulled at my chest, wishing you were still right here. I'm on a late train home tonight, riding on a borrowed side. Your name echoes in the bass as the city passes by. Every step feels like goodbye. Every note won't let me go. I'm on a late train home, my love. Moving slow, moving slow. Street lights smear like golden rain. Roads hum softly in my head. Your perfume on my jacket sleeve says the things we never said. Time feels stretched and paper thin. Every memory fades low. Saxophone is crying truths I was scared to ever know. I'm on a late train home tonight, riding on a borrowed side. Your name echoes in the bass as the city passes by. Every step feels like goodbye. Every note won't let me go. I'm on a late train home, my love. Moving slow, moving slow. People close my eyes just fine. You're still sitting next to me, breathing soft in halftime love, lost in jazz and memory. When the morning breaks the stone and the tracks begin to fade, I'll keep you in this quiet groove where our love was gently played. When her voice comes falling down, every wall turns into sound. The room holds every tone like it's known. Every word cut soft and deep. Wake in sleep. Low bass barely breathing through, brush drums follow you. Her eyes close when it's right, late night. Time stands still, bends to will. Stay right here, let her sing. Feel everything if the night begins to sway. Let it stay. Stay a little closer now. Hear her howl in this slow and open tone. We're home. No stage, no show, just this glow. If the silence wants to stay, let it play. Stay, hear her low. Let it go under voice and gentle sound. We're bound. Voice fades last. Hold the past. Blue smoke rising through the bar, amber lights along the wall. Every chord begins to linger, like a memory's quiet call. Saxophone beside the doorway sings a slow and tender tune, while the bass line walks beneath it, like a midnight monsoon. Blue smoke and saxophone tonight, drifting softly through the light. Every note begins to glow, where the silent heartbeats go. Lonely glasses on the tables catch reflections from the stage, while the music keeps on turning through the quiet, smoky haze. to whisper through the cool and silver air, but the rhythm in the lounge feels like something we once shared. Maybe love was just a like a gentle jazz confession that keeps drifting all night long. The smoke begins to fade as the final chords appear, but the melody keeps living somewhere deep inside me. City lights along the road, every color drifting slowly, like a dream I've always known. Radio playing quiet jazz through the dashboard's amber light, while the rhythm of the highway moves beneath the velvet night. Night drive through the neon glow tonight, shining softly in the light. Every mile another dream flowing through the midnight stream. Passing bridges over rivers, hold reflections of the stars, while the saxophone keeps singing from the silence of the car. Empty avenues and signals blinking softly in the blue, echoes of a story that still leads me back to you. Maybe love was just a journey through the rhythm of the night, like a melody that lingers long after the fading light. Drive slowly reaching morning, while the skyline turns to gray, but the jazz sex talks when I stop singing. It knows the words I hide. Low breath, then a cry, then nothing left inside. At 2 a.m. the city breathes in sighs and distant sirens. You said I was too quiet, but silence isn't silence. 2 a.m. and the piano's still warm. My voice is just a shadow on the floor. Let the horn say the rest. I've said enough before. Between verse 2 and 3 tonight, the sex took off its mask. It played a note that sounded like the question I don't ask. 2 a.m. and the piano's still warm. My voice is just a shadow on the floor. Let the horn say the rest. I've said enough before. Sex talks, I listen. The last note hangs like smoke and fades into the night. Slow wine, low light, velvet room. Your shadow leans into mine. Every sip pulls me deeper into this halftime night. Nothing loud, nothing sharp, only warmth between the lines. Your eyes speaking broken chords that my heart translates. Slow wine and low light, we don't need to rush tonight. Let the bass hold every truth. Let the jazz decide what's right. No promises in sight, just feeling soft and loose. Slow wine and low light, I'm falling into you. Lipstick marks on crystal glass. Time dissolves If the night forgets our names, let the rhythm still remain. Every note remembers us, even when we change. Slow wine and low light, we don't need to rush tonight. Let the bass hold every truth, let the jazz decide what's right. No promises in sight, just feeling soft and loose. Slow wine and low light, I'm falling into you. Sax whispers what we hide in the corners of our chest. If this moment breaks at dawn, at least we felt our best. Slow wine and low light, till the room begins to fade. I'll keep this groove inside my soul for every choice I make. Fade warm, fade slow. Slow room breathing with the sound. Every edge feels soft and round. Bass moves under quiet skin, pulling me further in. Road repeats what words can't hold. Every second feels like gold. Sax arrives and disappears, like a thought I've held for years. Slow room, quiet skin. Let the night begin. Nothing sharp, nothing thin. Slow room, quiet skin. Your shadow leans against the wall, like it doesn't plan to fall. Nothing spoken, nothing clear. Still I feel you near. Time forgets to keep its place. Every breath begins to lace with the rhythm low and wide. We don't run, we don't hide. If the world comes knocking in, let it wait again. Slow room, quiet skin. bass line holds its breath, a held note in the dark, a hesitant remark, a fleeting spark. Your lips part slightly, then they close again. A beginning that refuses to begin. The sax is hovering on the edge of what is said, a garden left unseeded in our heads. We've learned to love the waiting more than words. The silence is a nest for hummingbirds. They drink the sweet suspense and fly away, leaving nothing left to say but stay. This pause is where the meaning comes to bloom, a softly lit and gently haunted room. No answer could be truer than the space between the words we chase, the quiet grace. The Rhodes is drawing circles in the air, a question mark suspended, floating there. The brushes barely stir the evening skin, a moment where it's so thin it wears within. What if we never speak it? What if the pause becomes a poem? And the answer we keep seeking is just the silence we call home. Stretches long like a river at dawn. The answer dissolves like a thought withdrawn. We rest in the space where nothing is said, and let it be enough instead. fading world I hold so dear. The road spreads warmth like fading sun, a mellow haze where two become one. Your fingers graze my slow impulse, a quiet world where everything dulls. Sundown whisper line, soft and true, pulling me gently back to you. Wrap me in your golden blue, where every side feels brand new. If night decides to linger on, we'll drift until the past is gone, and every note the heart beats through, a tender truth we always knew. The sax glides lightly through the haze, a gentle hymn of evening days. Your voice becomes a twilit sign, a message soft and intertwined. Sundown whisper line, soft and true, pulling me gently back to you. Stay with me till the dusk renews and paints our love in muted Midnight drips in amber tones. Your name is hanging in the smoke. Every note leans into me like it knows what I won't say. Every sound feels close and slow. Every breath begins to glow. Stay right here, don't rush the night. Let the piano hold us tight. If this moment slips away, let it fade nice and slow. Stay a little closer now. No need to ask me how in this warm and quiet light. drums talking quietly. Your eyes say more than words tonight. In this bar, it's just us two. Time is bending in a sound. Nothing else is around. Stay right here, don't rush the night. Let the piano hold us tight. If this moment slips away, let it fade nice and slow. Stay a little closer now. No need to ask me how in this warm and quiet light. Everything feels right. No tomorrow, no before. Just this feeling, nothing more. If the morning comes too soon, let it hear this tune. Stay inside this song where soft hearts still belong. Under lights so low and gold, we don't need control. Slow it down, don't make a sound. I'm learning to unremember you. A slow and quiet thing to do. The bass line loosens grip, note by note. A weight I used to tote, a boat afloat. Not forgetting that's a different art. This is letting memory depart from the center to the edge, then to the rim. A fading hymn, a limb grown dim. The details soften like a photograph left too long in a careless draft. Your voice becomes a hum I used to know. A river slow, letting go. Unremembering is not erasing. It's a gentle rearranging of the furniture inside my mind, leaving empty space behind. Streetlights burning amber gold, every shadow drifting slowly through the stories never told. Empty buses passing quietly through the glow of neon sign, while the rhythm of the evening moves in soft and patient time. After hours boulevard tonight, dreams dissolving in the light. Every note begins to fall when the midnight angels call. Saxophone along the corner sends a lonely velvet sound, like a whisper lost forever in the silence all around. Cafe chairs stacked by the doorway, while the final lights grow dim, and the city keeps on breathing through the quiet streets again. Maybe somewhere past the sky, love is waiting in the blue, like a melody returning, soft and slow and true. And the boulevard keeps glowing through the calm of silver night, while the music drifts forever through the fading city light. We were fluent in the silence and the things we didn't say. Every glance a full translation of a world we kept at bay. There were meanings in the pauses, in the spaces in between, like a language made of absence that we never let be seen. A language we never spoke still echoes in my mind. Every word we never wrote feels somehow defined. We don't need the sound, we don't need the line. We were understood in a way we can't define. Saxophone begins to murmur, like it knows what we concealed. Every phrase a quiet sentence of a truth we never revealed. We could try to learn the grammar of a love we never named, but the beauty was the mystery of a meaning uncontained. Even now I catch the rhythm of the way you used to breathe, like a sentence left suspended, still unfolding underneath. If I spoke it into being, would it lose what made it real, or just break the fragile balance that we never tried to heal? Maybe words would only ruin what was perfect in disguise. Maybe silence was the only way we ever told the truth. Still I hear what we knew in a language made of you. Half asleep with the melody drifting slowly next to me. Your breath sets the pace in this space. Every sound feels far and near at once. Here, stay right here, don't wake me yet. Let the moment set. If the night begins to blur, let it stir. Stay a little closer, still feel the chill in this drifting quiet stream we dream. Low bass humming like a thought, brush drums barely caught. Your fingers trace the air everywhere. Time lets go, nice and slow. Stay right here. just of time. If the dawn comes creeping in, pull me in. Stay, almost gone, still holding on under sleep and gentle sound. We're bound. Eyes half closed. Still composed. Velvet dress tonight, the one you used to love. It hangs on me like broken time, a glove that doesn't fit. The mirror shows a stranger's face, with lipstick too bright red. I wipe it off and start again, but the ghost stays in the thread. He played our song in B-flat. I shook my head, he changed the key, and somehow that hurt less. Velvet dress and broken time, the jazz keeps walking slow. I'm beautiful, but no one sees. The only one who knows. The Rhodes hums like a heartbeat. The bass walks like a tear. Velvet dress and broken time, the jazz keeps walking slow. I'm beautiful, but no one sees. The only one who knows. tune. Your voice slips through the air. Everywhere, every note feels low and slow, like a note. Stay right here inside this haze. Let the moment stay. Hold the night beneath each tone. Take me home. Stay a little closer now. Feel it how in this smoke and soft decay we sway. Low bass leaning on the beat, brush drum soft under feet. Your smile cuts the dim light just right. Time drips low, nice and low. Stay right here inside this haze. Let the moment stay. Hold the night beneath each tone. Take me home. Stay a little closer now. Feel it how in this smoke and soft decay we sway. No clear view, just me and you. If the room begins to spin, pull me in. Stay, breathe it deep. Don't sleep under smoke and gentle keys we ease. Ash falls slow. Afterglow. The piano stool has a dent where you sat. The road still leans that way. The sax plays the shape of your back in the key of yesterday. The bass walks around the impression like a dog circling a bed. I sit on the other side of the stool and feel you in my spread. The tuner said he could fix the cushion, fill the dent with foam. I told him leave the hollow there. It's the only shape of home. The piano stool has a dent where you sat. The sax sits in the groove. Every hollow holds a history. Every dent brushes brush the shadow. The drums feel the decline. The piano stool has a dent where you sat. The sax sits in the groove. Every hollow holds a history. Every dent a move, student you. The sax presses into the space, and the piano plays around your trace. Brush drums at the funeral of us. Soft and low, no fuss, no muss. The Rhodes is wearing black tonight. The bass slides left, the bass slides right. The sax is crying soft and light. Brush drums hold the fading light. The reverb buries what we were. The tremolo is the mourner's blur. The upright bass speaks every word that you and I never heard. I lit a candle for the kiss that died in mine, and I miss the way your tongue would twist and hiss. The Rhodes plays something like abyss. The bass walks through the precipice. The sax leans in and takes a risk. The brush drums soften, they dismiss the funeral of us, the bliss. Brush drums at the funeral of us. The bass walks slow, the Rhodes makes dust. The sax plays something that I trust. The reverb holds the broken trust. The tremolo shakes, the tremolo must. Brush drums at the funeral of us. No eulogy, no tears, no plus. Just brush drums and the dark adjust. I brought a rose for every line. You told me underneath the sky. The bass slid down, the sax asked why. The Rhodes played chords that made me cry. The brush drums whispered, let it die. The reverb held me thin and dry. The funeral of us a fly on the window of a July. The preacher was a tenor note that stuck inside my burning throat. The bass walked slow, the bass wrote a eulogy that didn't float. The sax played something that remote. The Rhodes just flickered, then it wrote. Brush drums at the funeral quote. The dark is warm, the dark's a boat. Brush drums at the funeral of us. The bass still warm from the last ghost who sat here before me. The sax plays the melody they hummed in the key of what used to be. The Rhodes feels a phantom weight. The bass walks around the shade. I order the drink the ghost would have and leave it unafraid. The bartender nods like he understands. He's seen 100 chairs filled with people who aren't there anymore, and the jazz that covers their prayers. The bar stool is still warm from the last ghost. The sax sits in their lap. Every set is a seance. Every note a gap. The brushes sweep the ectoplasm. The drums hold a hollow beat. The bar stool is still warm from the last ghost. The sax sits in their lap. Every set is a seance. Every note a gap. Bars to ghost warm. The sax plays to the empty space. Then the ghost gets up and leaves no trace. Velvet after 2 a.m. The sax sighs like an old friend. Rain is tracing down the glass like memories too slow to pass. The street light paints a golden bruise on every corner. I refuse to turn because you used to wait right there beside the fire escape. Your coat is still on the second hook. I read the same line in the same book. The Rhodes trembles just a little, like my heart when it's this brittle. The bass walks deep beneath the floor, like someone knocking at a door that never opens anymore, just echoes from the night before. Nobody's talking, the dark is walking across the keys so tenderly. Velvet after 2 a.m. I breathe you in again and let the silence cover me. I made a promise to the moon I wouldn't call you up this soon, but soon is such a velvet word, soft and slow and absurd. Oh yeah, the brush drums whisper, let her go. The sax says no, 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 and I'm just sitting in the glow of something only late nights know. Nobody's talking, the dark is walking across the keys so tenderly. Velvet after 2 a.m. I breathe you in again and let the silence cover me. Maybe 2 a.m. is just a liar, stoking embers into fire, but velvet knows what skin requires, a touch, a ghost, a slow desire. I won't call, but I won't sleep. The night is warm, the wound is deep, and every promise I can't keep falls velvet at your feet. Nobody's talking, the dark is walking across the keys so tenderly. Velvet after 2 a.m. I breathe you in again and let the silence cover me. Soft and low, velvet after 2 a.m. I know, I know, velvet after 2 a.m. Velvet after 2 a.m. Velvet after 2 a.m. Between applause and silence now, the room forgets the how. Your voice stays hanging near, crystal clear. Every echo feels too real, hard to feel. Stay right here before it ends. Let the silence bend, hold the night without a sound. All Low bass resting in the air, brush drums barely there. Your smile fades soft and slow, like you know. Time steps back off the track. Stay right here before it ends. Let the silence bend. Hold the night without a sound all around. Stay a little closer now. Take a bow in this space between the claps. We collapse. No encore plan, just stand if the room forgets our name. Still the same. Stay curtain low, don't go under lights that slowly drown. We bow. Empty hands, soft commands. Silver train after midnight, rolling softly through the dark. Every window glowing faintly, like a distant fading spark. Stations passing in the silence, underneath the amber sky, while the rhythm of the rails sings a quiet lullaby. Silver train through midnight air, carrying dreams everywhere. Every mile another song, moving softly all night long. Saxophone across the platform sends a lonely velvet sound, like the echo of a promise, lost but never truly found. Passengers in quiet motion, watching city lights recede, while the rhythm keeps repeating, like a slow and gentle creep. Maybe somewhere past the horizon, there's a place where we could be, where the music of the evening plays our quiet melody. the calm of morning light, while the jazz notes fade forever into dreams of velvet night. Every chair still holds your outline. Every wall repeats your name, like the air has learned your presence and refuses now to change. There's a warmth inside the silence, like it hasn't noticed yet that the night you walked away is a night it won't forget. This room remembers you in everything I do, in the way the shadows move in the quiet after you. Nothing really leaves, it just shifts inside the view. This room remembers you. Saxophone plays like a memory that won't settle into rest. Every note just leans a little toward the place you left your breath. I don't turn the lights on fully, I just let the dimness stay, like it helps me keep the feeling from completely drifting away. Even time feels rearranged here, like it bends around your trace. Every second slightly altered by the echo of your space. I could leave, but something holds me like a thread I never cut. So I stay inside the quiet where the past is never shut. If I changed every detail, would it finally let you go? Or just build another version of a ghost I already know? This room still knows more than I let show. with the sound of passing feet. Neon signs begin to shimmer through the mist of midnight air, while the sax begins to whisper like a voice that isn't there. Slow rain on the empty streets tonight, soft reflections in the light. Every melody begins to flow where the lonely heartbeats go. Taxi headlights drifting slowly through the quiet silver rain, like a memory still shining through the corners of my brain. Windows glowing high above me hold the stories of the night. like a blanket on the room. Every word feels heavier, every breath feels true. No one's watching us tonight. No one needs to know what we're carrying inside, what we let go. In these quiet hours, open hearts, we don't hide a thing. Let the rhythm hold our fears, let the silence sing. No armor, no disguise, just shadows telling truth. Quiet hours, open hearts, me and you. Bass hums low beneath the floor. Rhodes drips golden sound. Saxophone cries something old that finally comes around. We don't rush the fragile parts that might fall apart. Jazz knows how to sit with pain and call it art. In these quiet hours, open hearts, we don't hide a thing. Let the rhythm hold our fears, let the silence sing. No armor, no disguise, just shadows telling truth. Quiet hours, open hearts, me and you. If the night forgets our names, let the groove remember we were honest in the sound, even just for a tender moment. Quiet hours, open hearts, till the morning starts to move. I'll keep this feeling in my chest like a secret groove. Soft breath, final hum. Dusk light settles on your hair, golden soft, a glowing flare. Your whisper drifts into my ear, a quiet sound I long to hear. Your warmth moves slow along my spine, a subtle touch, a secret sign. The world grows dim outside our hold, leaving only hues of gold. Let the dusk light linger long, where our hearts move soft and strong. Hold me through the fading day, in this gentle breath floats warm through the air, filling all the spaces there. We melt into the tender night, wrapped inside its fading light. Let the dusk light take its time, falling soft in subtle rhyme. Pull me into your embrace, where night and warmth begin to trace. Let the dusk light linger long, where our hearts move soft and strong. Hold me through the fading day, in this gentle golden sway. Stay with me till night turns deep, where the dusk light learns to sleep. Last train moving through the city, underneath the fading light. Every window tells a story of a restless wandering night. Stations glowing in the distance, like a line of quiet stars, while the rhythm of the rails sings a song of who we are. Last train through the city tonight, rolling softly out of sight. Every mile another dream, flowing through the midnight stream. Saxophone across the platform sends a lonely velvet sound, like the echo of a promise lost but never truly found. Passengers in silent motion, watching darkness drift away, while the rhythm keeps repeating like the memories we play. Maybe some There's a place we both could be, where the music of the evening plays our quiet melody. Distant morning light. Your silhouette in half light feels like home, a gentle hum beneath the notes we roam. The night leans closer just to hear you speak. Your words unwind the tension from my week. Your fingers trace the quiet on my skin, a silent rhythm pulling me within. The softness of your breath becomes a guide, a sad and warm echo where my doubts subside. Sad and warm echoes drift in the room, wrapped in a haze of silver blue gloom. I fall into your voice like a faded perfume, guiding me slow through the milky hour gloom. If time unwinds, let it unwind slow. With every sigh, the only truth we know. The city outside can fade to dust. Here in the hush, it's only us. Your heartbeat lingers underneath the tune, soft as the sway of a distant moon. We float like petals in this low-lit space, lost in the warmth of your shadow's embrace. Sad and warm echoes drift in the room, wrapped in the haze of silver blue bloom. Hold me in the glow where the soft tones bloom, and let this quiet love resume. chase the room. Your name sounds like a saxophone, low, warm, and slightly cracked. I whisper it into the dark and pray it whispers back. The way the reed vibrates and breathes is how you used to sigh. I close my eyes and hear your voice and every horn that cries. The pianist doesn't know your face, but he plays your favorite chord. I leave a tip and write your name on the napkin he ignored. Your name sounds like a saxophone. I'll never say it loud. I'll keep it in the brass and breath, where love is still loud. The Rhodes hums your initial, the bass walks your last name. Your name sounds like a saxophone. I'll never say it loud. I'll keep it in the brass and breath, where love is still